What is up, everybody? This is Mr. Tony Stark bringing you my very first episode of a Let's Chat series, and I am here tonight with
Ultimate Gamer 502. What's up, guys?
So glad that we could get this together. I'm going to have this series started, and we're just going to talk about some cool stuff here starting this week. But tonight, we're going to be talking about the difference, the pros and cons of Infinity Ward versus Treyarch. How about that?
Yeah, it's going to be a good commentary, I think so, because me and you are completely different as far as I love Treyarch and you love Infinity Ward.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I have been a hardcore Infinity Ward player, I guess. I mean, I hated Black Ops when it came out, and we'll get into that a little bit, in a little bit here. But I played, COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, up until now, and even though that I hate on Modern Warfare 3 a lot now because the game is so broken, I still like Modern Warfare 3 better than Black Ops. But why don't you talk about the things you like about Treyarch and Black Ops, and we'll go from there.
Alright, now, see, for me, there's just so much that I love about Black Ops. But one of the main things is actually the balance in guns, as far as, to me, Modern Warfare 3, the Type 95 and ACR and MP7 are pretty much the guns that everyone uses. As for in Black Ops, at least in my opinion, it goes from anywhere between a FAMAS, or not a FAMAS, I'm not sure what that, yes.
Yeah, the FAMAS.
The FAMAS to the AK-47, and you can still win gunfights with those guns compared to, I feel like in Modern Warfare 3, it's all about the MP7 or ACR.
Yeah, a lot of times whenever you, if you're using a subpar gun, you lose the gunfight, even if you're getting the bullets into the person first. And I do agree that is a con of Modern Warfare 3. However, with Black Ops, though, I feel like because the guns are so much more balanced, it almost seems like they all suck. You know what I mean? Like, I have trouble finding a gun that I really like that I'd like to use all the time because there is more kick, because the bullet damage is a lot lower in Black Ops.
Yeah, but I think that kind of slows down the pace, and that's one of the reasons why people like Infinity Wars, because the fast-paced games. But me, I'm not a camper, as you can tell from most of my videos, but I don't like to, I don't always rush, so I think that's why I like this game so much better.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like I said, I definitely understand the difference between the two guns there, but just for me, because the guns seem to suck so bad in Black Ops, it almost is like, for me, makes it not as fun to play. But what else do you like about it?
One of the main things, again, that I really loved is the amount of customization as far as face paint, the multiple camos, the fact that you can, like, change your character around from, like, SOG to, like, different kind of camos and stuff like that of your own character.
Yeah, that is cool. I wish that they did have more stuff like that. I feel like that even though basically the teams change based on which one you are, like the Spetsnaz and the SAS and all that. Like, even though the teams change, so your camo changed, I feel like you should be able to customize how you look a lot more. And I don't know. I think I would provide for a little bit more. I don't even know. I don't know how to put it, but it would provide for a little bit better player experience for a little extra customization.
Right, it would make you kind of feel like you bought the game. You get to customize yourself a little bit more, and just basically share your way with other people.
Yeah.
And like the custom emblems, I thought those were really cool because if you killed someone, you could pick up their gun, and then you would know that you have that person's gun.
Yeah, that I did really like the logos as far as that goes. Making your own logo that would show up on your gun and stuff. That was actually pretty cool. I did think that they needed to do a lot more restricting as far as that goes, because once people figured out how to use those and they unlocked all the levels and stuff, there were some pretty inappropriate logos.
Yeah,
there
was some stuff. That game taught me quite a few things that I shouldn't have known.
Yeah. Oh man, awkward. You have anything else? Anything else on your list?
Yeah, I actually have a couple more things.
Okay.
The maps and the scoreboard. The scoreboard, in my opinion, is way more like dedicated. Tells you your captures, your defense.
Oh yeah.
And your KD and Team Deathmatch and stuff. And just the maps, I think, I don't know, I just like them way better just because they're less hectic.
Yeah. But again, I think that goes back to the slower gameplay of Black Ops, it seems. Modern Warfare 3 has that choke point feel where everything is just pushed into like a couple different locations around the map, and that's pretty much where all the action happens. And I think that's where the difference in maps come in. And so, whereas I feel like the layouts on Black Ops maps might be better, it's only better if you like the slower gameplay, I think.
Right. A couple more things though are I am a rusher at the beginning of the game. I'll normally try and like get to that other team's flag or get to B pretty quickly. And the spawn protection kind of ruins that for me. That's one of the downfalls that I don't like about MW3.
Yeah, that is interesting as far as that goes. I don't know. I'm not really sure where like the two companies differed in making that kind of stuff. I mean, obviously they want to be different, but there's just certain things that I feel like that should be standard across the board, and that's one of them, the spawn protection. So I don't know.
Right, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are going to know what I'm talking about next, the dolphin dives and how much fun they were.
They are awesome. No, I can't even lie about that.
That's just, I think that's just a trademark Treyarch thing, so I think Infinity Ward, I don't think they were even able to use that.
Really? You don't think they can implement that in the next one? Having been able to dive?
I'm not sure. They might catch on, but they're, as you can tell, like, they try and outdo each other.
Oh, yeah.
And I kind of feel like just MW3 just completely forgot about that and how much fun it was.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, let's move to Black Ops. Let's move to Modern Warfare 3 and just Infinity Ward in general. Over the 3, I'm going to go back to COD 4, Modern Warfare 2, and into Modern Warfare 3. I just feel like that overall the game itself has been more realistic as far as the gun sounds, how the look and feel of the graphics are compared to Black Ops. I really felt like Black Ops was kind of cartoony almost.
Yeah.
As far as the how it just looked and the colors of the map and everything like that, it was very almost retro. And of course, they kind of set it up like that because of what time period the game was taking place. But at the same time, I just didn't feel like it was that realistic compared to Modern Warfare and the other ones.
Right, I completely agree with that. But there also comes a point to where realism, like, you do realize that it's Call of Duty and that game has so much bullcrap that's not realistic at all. Like Dead Man's Hand, who pulls out C4.
Yeah, any of the death streaks. Yeah, I mean those are obviously some of the cons. But the other things, I mean, like you said, you like the maps in Black Ops 2. I personally like the maps better in the Infinity Ward series. Just in general, they have a lot more smaller maps. Like the only real map that I liked on Black Ops was Nuketown because of its size. And I really think that Infinity Ward got it right with the smaller maps, like going back to Rust, and even in the face-off mode with Modern Warfare 3, the smaller maps were really where it's at.
Yeah, I completely agree with you as far as the map sizes. That was the only downfall, like, in my opinion, as far as the maps go on Black Ops, is just the size. They were a little bit too big.
Yeah, some of those big maps in Black Ops were, like, I mean, massive. You'd spawn and you'd be like, wow, it's going to take me 2 minutes to get back on a flag. The other thing, real quick, is the bullet damage in Modern Warfare 3. I felt like because the gun sounds and the look and feel of it was a little bit more realistic, they got it right with the bullet damage in most of the guns. For the most part, where it took a couple bullets to kill you, and that should be how it is. I mean, like in Black Ops, you empty a whole clip of the MP5K into someone, and that would just put them into final stand, and then they would shoot you with their pistol, and you're like, really?
Yeah, I agree. I think they should kind of meet in the middle, though, as far as the bullets go. I think Black Ops had too much, but Infinity Ward has a little bit too little.
Well, on the same token, though, like one of the cons of Modern Warfare 3 is the actual bullet registry and how the lag compensation really affects, how good you can play. Because, like, you shoot a guy across the map with a 6-inch bullet and, you get hit marker. And it's just like, wait a second, I can shoot you with a submachine gun from 5 feet away and put you down with 2 bullets, but, a 6-inch 50 caliber bullet from a sniper rifle just, makes you go, owie. It doesn't make any sense.
It's a little bit ridiculous.
So yeah, but as far as the cons of both, like I don't know, like I felt like that Modern Warfare 3 can be really campy because of the maps, even though they cater to the faster paced game style. They really had a lot of spots for head glitching and camping and stuff like that. Whereas Black Ops really didn't have those spots, and I did like that aspect of it.
Yeah, and I think some of the downfalls of Black Ops, though, are the slowness, and that's probably some of the reasons why people quit playing the game pretty early was because the amount of campers and stuff like that,
Right.
that they just got bored with the game.
Yeah, so I think that that's a big reason why I, am at this point I'm only running to play, private matches on Modern Warfare 3 because of that. It's become so broken to the fact that like everyone just wants to sit in a corner, and you'll even find that in Black Ops sometimes too. But it just seems like that Call of Duty as a community, we've gone so far away from the team-based game that the playing to win and not playing for yourself.
Right. I enjoyed COD 4 a lot because of that. People didn't start really being cheap up until about Modern Warfare 2 and stuff like that. They just started to play they started to play the cheap way, using rockets all the time, noob tubes, and different stuff like that, and instead of playing the objective. And as you'll see, like in a lot of my videos, though, I get high kill games. But what a lot of people don't see is I do play the objective when I'm not going for that. And
right.
I think a lot of people, they just spend their whole time going for kill streaks.
Sure, you can play the whole game and be a kill whore, or you can play a lot of times what I do is like if I'm on a streak, I play for the streak. But as soon as I get knocked off that streak, I'm back in the objective. You know what I mean? Like that's just how I'm going to play it. All right, but let's move real quick into the future of both of these companies. Obviously, Treyarch has Black Ops 2 coming out really soon. I know that you're excited to play that. My excitement is minimal for that game just because of how I didn't like Black Ops 1. But I will end up playing that. As far as Infinity Ward goes, though, do you think that we're going to see a Modern Warfare 4 or some other game in the Modern Warfare series?
Honestly, I have hopes, but I was hearing a lot of rumors online about how that was going to be the last of that series and that they were going to change it up a whole lot.
Yeah, I didn't read anything. I mean, I read some articles with the old people that worked on the Call of Duty series, Bowling, and then the two other guys. I can't remember their names. The guys that left, they both, all three of those guys left the company or whatever. But I didn't really see anything as far as if they knew that there was a future for Modern Warfare or what. But I'm slightly excited to see how Black Ops 2 is going to play out, like with the custom classes and all the kind of stuff that we've heard about, and I'm kind of excited to see how it's going to happen.
Right, and before we wrap this up, how do you feel like about the whole futuristic idea? Do you think it's going to be good, or do you think it's just going to be bad?
I'm honestly reserving my opinion until I see it, because everyone when they saw it at first were like, "Oh, Halo ripoff," and I really don't think that you can replicate Halo without being Halo. So I don't really want to, I don't really want to label it as that yet, even though it does look really futuristic. I'm going to wait and see how it plays, wait and see how the gun shoots. You know what I mean? Like how they're going to do with the recoil, because in Black Ops 1 the recoil was so bad, but here you have in the future, you're shooting, laser cannons kind of thing, So how are they going to do their whole recoil and bullet damage and stuff like that?
Right, I'm curious about how they're going to implicate normal guns, just shoot normal bullets compared to the futuristic laser beams and stuff like that.
Right. Yeah. So I'm curious to see. I'm not real, like I said, I'm not real stoked on it, but I'm curious to see what happens. So yeah.
And I'm extremely stoked on it, as you said before.
But yeah, let's wrap this up. Thanks for being on the Let's Chat, our first episode here. Definitely, guys, everyone that's listening, go check out AJ's channel here. I'll have a link in the description, and he will be posting this as well on his channel. So we can share peeps and share likes and share all kinds of good stuff. How about that?
That sounds great, man. And everyone who's watching this on my channel, be sure to check out Mr. Tony Stark's channel. And appreciate you having me on, man.
Yeah, man. I will be seeing everyone later. Thanks to everyone for stopping by. Peace.